James already spun it. Welcome back to CRF1. You've already know my name. My name's Joshi. Welcome along to round 10 of the first in CRF1 in season 2 of 2022. We are here at America in Kota for the United States of America Grand Prix. My name is Joshi. Hopefully, White to be alongside me. If you can get all the back on soon, hopefully you will. Right now, we're on board with Jamie, currently in the championship by 40 points. We've got 4 races to go after this, and we've got a spin at the back. That's one of the AlphaTauris off, and I think that was IHOP. I think that was IHOPs or Hops or Liam JSW. So far, it looks like it's going to be a great start for Jamie as well. For him, he's the first one on track, but he let back some drivers that we've got. The Haas of that was Aki Flow up ahead, followed by one of the Mercedes of Lost Life in the Mercedes as well. Chris, who's already left the session, but so far so good. 16 minutes remaining of qualifying. We've got Aki Flow currently about to start the first lap. Yesterday's race in Tier 2 went well. No major issues in qualifying yesterday, all the race yesterday. We can of course Lammy, he's not here today, I'm afraid. He won yesterday's race. Soto Tuna, reserved for today, he finished second in yesterday's race after having a chaotic race. Went from second to last because of an incident causing a virtual safety car at the end of that, because of multiple incidents with the other cars as well. Heading for the left-right section, you had the flags behind, probably because some of them are just hitting them back. But so far, Aki floats on lap. First one's priced out a lap as well for good measure as well. But we'll see how he does in the middle sector. Hopefully, we can get somewhere. But it honestly, it depends on. Sorry, I need to assist. So I had to switch. I had to switch to my Xbox for this Aki flow though. Could he just make it to the other side of the thing? Yes, he would. But we've got Mercedes behind him. That's Lost Life. It's been more sunny than yesterday in Tier 2. But we'll see how it rolls before the hands. Whitey will not be joining me in the comments box today. So you got me for the whole race. Aki Flow will be the first one to set a lap time. We'll see where he gets to. Final corner. And here's the time. They've all chase. It's a 1:34.297. I might get beaten by Lost Life. No, Lost Life did not get beat by that. Jamie crosses the line. 1:33.8. Here comes Ryan. 9-time World Championship last season, but he's going to retire. Side of frame goes third fastest. What about Dom, his teammate? Goes fast over 1:34.89 for Dom. Daymaster goes to fifth. And we've got Zach through the final corner. Up to P4. And we've got an AlphaTauri at the back. I think that's Hobbs, yeah. Jamie, the other Jamie. He's going to return to the pits. GRT goes up to 9th and 10th. And then we've got the other Alpine of its Indy CRF2 Championship last time around, last season. A 35.147 goes to P9. Callum is next across the line. P4. In the Aston Martin. K-Dots. We've got rest of the laps. So it looks like Dom's on bottom after the first runs. We've got a yellow flag. Drivers being a little slow and cautious through that section. No, the other YT. The commentary YT. YT Tepin. The other yeah, you know what I mean. I know you're here. I meant the other YT, the commentator. He's not here today. I'm on my own. Oh, Nami is here. Where is he then? Oh, yeah, he is here. Sorry. Oops. Hey? Oh, 1 minute. It is. Sorry. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Right, but start a lap is on a lap at goal pole position yesterday, reserving for Alfa Romeo. He did a very good job, finished 15 seconds ahead of Sotal Tuna after yesterday's race. 12 minutes remaining of qualifying, and it's still anyone's game right now. No spin sim yet. I'm on board with him at the moment, just keeping it nice and cool through the exits of the corner into the left-hander before you go into your first DRS zone of the lap. The sign is blaring across the drivers. Thank you, Fizerman. Oh, that's K-Dot. Oops. That's K-Dot. Oops. It's K-Dot. Sorry. K-Dot's on the lap. Lanny to finish loads in pit lane. I'm toning in it. K-Dot. It said Lanny for P16. Alright, I believe you. Jeez, I thought that. Okay, the game's been a bit. I'm just getting caught off guard. Whoops. But the K-Dot, I meant, is about to finish the lap with. Oh, that's one of the Mercedes. Gets out of the way just in time. And oh no, K-Dot's had a spin into the foul corner. Messes up the lap. And he just returns to the pits ahead of the Mercedes. Comes over ahead of him. Neither AlphaTauri had a lap time. But Liam Jones is on an outlap. Same for IHOPS at this current stage stop time. Guns are like potato chips. You can't have just one. Huh. Nice. Right, 10 minutes to go. Hops is on a lap. With the old Jamie. I don't know if he is still. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, Whitey's out the business. Pearl first sector for Hops. Let's see. Coming through the first DRS zone, or about to approach the first DRS zone of this lap. Guess the McLaren of one of the McLarens anyway. Got a yellow flag into the first corner that looks like an Alfa Romeo or Ferrari. We've got a Red Bull, and I think that was Dom getting out of the way. Yes, Dom getting out of the way of Hops has gone purple middle sector. This could be provisional pole, but it could still be anyone's game. RIP. I'm told it. As well, Haas first sector yellow flag must be him. Hops is allowed to go through the post corner, entering the final corner of this lap now. Take it very crucial. Don't take it too fast on the exit of the corner, crosses the line, and it doesn't prevail on that provisional ball. 133.777. Like I said yesterday, the final sector is you're going to lose so much time in the last sector regardless of what we saw in yesterday's race or in yesterday's event in Tier 2. But we'll just see when it comes to it. 8.5 minutes remaining of this qualifying session of the 10th round. This is interesting. We've got 4 rounds to go after this. Jamie could take another championship away because he's 40 points ahead. The only way that might get sealed off by the time we maybe get to Zandvoort in Monza before here in Brazil. And Jamie goes to the top of the times with 1:33.318. Dom's, I think, messed up his lap. Yeah, Dom messed up his lap. Ryan starts. Is that his previous lap time? That might be his previous lap time overall. We'll see his first sector comes Ryan. K-Dot is not done a lap yet. After spinning in that section, it didn't say if he improved or not. Can't really tell how what telemetron. Looks like he's on. We'll see in his middle sector split. Yeah, Liam's get out of the way. Oh, a couple of drivers. A lot of them get out of the way for this qualifying session. No impediments. When we get to K-Dot, because on lap at the moment, we've got an Aston Martin to get out of the way. That's that's Aston Martin of Lanny. Ryan's 3/10 up in the middle sector. Could be cut to P4, but can he But can he just keep the time alive in the fast sector? It's very crucial you don't lose time in the last sector here, because obviously this could be make or break if it's, let's say, your last lap qualifier. You just gotta one shot this sometimes. Runs a little wide, but we'll follow that. Final corner, when he improves on his lap time, you can see he has and goes up to second fastest. Well, 1:33.456, only a tenth of a second separating him and his championship rival Jamie. He joined CRF1 this year. K-Dot is on a lap. Can't remember if it was Lammy for goodness sake, and he's lost it again on that second time. Same corner, well, not the same corner. Last time he spun by the pen tree. So he's not really pushing anything onwards. Callum goes up to P5. We're looking on the Alpine of, I think that is, it's Indy. Crosses the line, P10, 343. At the moment, next one to cross the line, we've got K-Dot, and I think manual retirement for K-Dot. Just not having it his way today. We're looking at all the hazards of a sack comes into the pits. AQ Flow also comes into the pit lane. So Turner might be on a lap. He did a very good time yesterday, but already being the time from yesterday, nowhere near the 132, but better than yesterday's time, because obviously it's tier 2. Why would it not be different? GRT also returns to the pits. No, none of them on the lap. None Red Bulls are on the lap. So this could be the time when everyone's going to come into the pits. Look at GRS Evan now. He's at the middle sector split time. It is. He's nowhere near a lap, 11 seconds off the pace. Lammy, yesterday's pole sitter, currently P14, is on an out lap, and we're just viewing his rear flipping wing and his rear right tire. That's a new camera view for this game, I can tell. 5 minutes remaining. So, anyone extra lap? Subtitled is not on a lap. What about the Mercedes of... Who's on... Yeah, I think everyone's coming to the pits apart from... Oh, what a slide. What a save. That was. Jeez. I think Lammy is doing one on an out lap as well. Okay, everyone's coming into the pits for now. Actually, I think Lammy's starting... Lammy's on a lap now. Because the game... I said on a lap. Lammy's the same one pretty much going for a lap. So let's go on board with him, and let's just take a look at his lap. Into the first corner, you jump uphill, you go through left, and you drop downhill, just exited the final DS zone of your lap, of the whole circuit, headed for turn 2 now, into turn 3, and then you go left, right, turn 4, 5, just like Baggers and Beckett in Silverstone, but it's way longer, coming out of turn 7. Very long right-hander. But the parabolic, Silverstone, Magnus Beckett is way different, as Lammy has set the fastest first sector of everyone so far in this lap. Let's see if he can fail. He was fast enough, it was too fast to tier 2. I suggested that yesterday, and then he's got promoted to tier 1, so congratulations getting promoted to tier 1. But if he can you just that sign is just blaring for the driver. It's probably blaring for you guys if you're watching at home. Alright, middle sector, we've got one of the Mercedes coming out that's lost life. They're going to come out soon or later. Middle sector, middle sector, but only 3 and a bit temps up in the middle sector. We're now just watching the fast sector. Could be in the avail for the top 10. We'll see if it is the case. Through the fast sector now. You've got to go right again, then right again. All the way through the right, then you go penultimate corner, left, and then you go down, and then you turn left once again to finish a lap. And across the line to go up to P8 with 1:33.994. That's a good lap. As we've got everyone coming out on track with 2 minutes remaining of this qualifying session as well. But it's just anyone now, just going for it. And let's see. Right, Jamie's on track. Neither Red Bulls are on track. They might do a 1 lap hit, but Ryan might be fine with second place. We've got McLaren very slow on the main straight. So I wonder if it's that, just taking it very slow. Aston Martin, I think that was Lamy off, I think. Right, Lost Life is about to complete possibly his final lap of qualifying. Let's see where he could have failed. First one to cross the line, going Aston Martin, coming out of the pits, coming out of the Haas, coming out of the pits. They shouldn't be in the way whatsoever. Everyone to the pits is Callum in the Aston Martin, Lamy's teammates. As if traffic's going to be an issue for these drivers, you're just going to be a lovely hit of time here. Headed through left, right once again. We're going no yellow flag in the fast sector, and Lost Life is 200s down in the first sector, but the middle sector is a little easier because you got a straight. Don't have many turns as the first sector. First sector is probably the hardest sector of this whole circuit. But here we go. Here's the easy bit. Just down the straight and running on. Callum did come out the pits, but yeah, I think he'll make it to the line in time. I'm certain of that. I swear, it looks like fog from my point of view. Both Red Bulls are in. he's in a Red Bull sandwich, the Alpine or the Williams. Lost Life is, let's see where he is. 400s up in the middle sector. This is regular. It's regular corner cutting via Legend. Yeah, it's regular. Thank you, Lane, for confirming that. It's regular track limits. That might change into the first season, but I'm not confirming anything yet until we get to that point, which will probably explain. Oh! Whoa, okay. Big out of the way, that goes wide, very wide indeed. That was not what you want to see. Through the final corner, has he messed up his lap? He just runs over the DRS board and goes up to P10. Okay, who's next to Sax on an outlap, I think. Or Sax on a lap, Sax on an outlap. Okay. The McLaren is on a lap. That was tight in that final section. Heading through the final corner comes GRT. Let's see where he can finish his run. He might do another lap. Depends. Check if that's coming out. He's going to miss a chance. Cross the line. Goes to P9. Good lap for him. We're looking on to it's Indy. Not improving in the middle sector. Let's see if he can improve. Cross the line. Does not improve whatsoever. Stays and starts 12th on the grid. We're looking on to Jamie, our current pole sitter, and he's just spun it. So he just ruined his chance to improve on his time. We're looking on to GRS now. He's on an outlap. Okay. He's messed up his lap somewhere. What about his teammate? Subtle made a mess. Subtle was spun it. AQ Flows. I think AQ Flows crashed. Run boards with Liam. Has he crashed? Oh no, spinner. How many spins are we going to get? So none of them are going to improve on the fronts. We look on to Hobbs gone fast over 133, 121. What a great lap it is. We look on to Ryan. 9-time CRF1 World Championship. I don't think it'll be a 10, but we'll find out. Could be anyway. Foul corner. Comes Ryan Quinn. Can he take pole position away from Hobbs? Crosses the line. He stays P3, I'm afraid. We look on to Dom now. Can he get anywhere closer? Outqualifies his teammates and goes third fastest. Outqualifies Ryan. By that, third fastest for Dom. Cannon J crosses the line. Goes 6. Now we just look on to Stegmaster. He's returned to the pits. And that is qualifying. Done and dusted. Once the session Hops takes pole. Last minute. Or last seconds. Last minute. Hops on pole. In it. Main lock is I think it is. Or GRT. Sorry. Here's main lock. Okay. That is qualifying over. Done with wins. Everyone comes in and we'll get our official results from qualifying. And then we'll get underway for this amazing Grand Prix in America. Could be, and as I said, could be a very good one. We had a incident to the first corner yesterday. Could it happen again today? We'll find out in the next couple of minutes. On board with Dom, third fastest. Great qualifying performance from him. We're going to see the results now. It is Hobbs of 131. Managed to get on that part. Jamie second. Dom third. Ryan fourth. AQ Flay fifth. Cannon is sixth. Subtitle is seventh. Lammy, yesterday's pole sitter 8th. Not a bad qualifying for him. GRT with Maylocks on 9th. Deckmaster 10th. Lost Life 11th. Sachs 12th. Indy 13th. Liam 14th. Evan 15th. And K-Dots did not set a lap time in qualifying. That is qualifying. And that's your qualifying results. Coming up next, an amazing Grand Prix. round 10 of the championship. Coming up next, here on CRF. Now, I wonder if it said it'd be regular or strict corner cutting. I mean, regular because everyone's breaking track limits. If we put it on straight, we're going to get multiple penalties and might get half the grid disqualified. So, yes, it will be regular for hopefully this season only. But it's 4 weeks to go until this season ends, and then we get season 3, the final season of 2022. I think, unless they can fit in a fourth one, plans to be a 12 or 14 round season again. But about to go on the grids. Everyone did their time on the soft, but K-Dot did not even set a time. I'll take the photo for you on the grid. Let me take a photo of the grid so I can actually see who gets where, because I can't forget to screenshot this every time. That's the one slap. It's about to get the way. And when it does, we'll go over the grid. A tourist lap is underway. Here is the starting grid for round 10 of the championship here in America. It is Hobbs on pole. Very good lap him. Literally took pole on this last lap. Pole, but spun on his last lap. Might be an improvement. But he starts second. Dom starts third on the grid. Great qualifying him. Ryan starts on fourth. AQ Flow will start fifth on the grid. Gavin J will start sixth on the grid. Very good lap. Soto Tuna starts seventh. Yesterday's pole sitter, Lamy, starts 8th place. Good start for his debut in Tier 1. Very good qualifying lap for him. GRT on Maylock starts 9th on the grid. Degmaster will start 10th on the grid. Lost Life 11th. Sack will start 12th place. It's India on 13th. Liam JSW is on 14th. GRS Evan 441 starts 15th. And K-Dot did not set a time during qualifying after spinning a couple of times on his lap, and then he decided to give up on the last bit. So that's the grid for today's race. Now let's see who can win this race here today in America, in COTA. In Asia predicted pit strategy, we've got mediums to hards, that's 12-16. Soft to mediums. We didn't see that strat yesterday. Everyone's on the mediums, apart from Liam Jones W and K-Dot. They start on the hards. Liam Jones W and Evan starts on the hards. Everyone on the medium. So I'm wondering if they're just going to, hopefully, get a start. As now forming onto the grid, 2 people made contact on the start, but Hobbs is now coming onto the grid. A very massive gap between him, Jamie, and then Dom, just in third place, just way back. Or was Jamie behind him actually? A very Hobbs is good. Leroy on the grid a little longer than the others as the grid is forming up for this Grand Prix. It's going to be an amazing one. Jamie slots onto his grid position. Everyone slots onto their grid position. And we're about to get underway for the 10th round of CRF1. The lights are about to come on and back off again. And we can get underway for Tier 1 race. Good little tip out on the grid as well. Pit lane is closed. The radars are coming on. We have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights on here, the drivers. And we are off and away here in America. Very good start from everyone. Enter the town one. The Ferraris. Jamie is going to probably look down the inside sack. Or one has to go for Hops. Heading through to the first corner. Very good start. Everyone at the back. No contact being made. Heading downhill. Everyone runs wide. Pretty much good start there for Hobbs. And Ryan is, or Dom's going to be pretty much running. Run out all the time here. Very good start from everyone else. No one has a spin yet into the first couple of corners. It is now crucial corners now we have here. And as soon as we get one, so they'll turn up to 12th place. Hobbs still leads from Jamie. Dom is third. Ryan 4th. AQ 5th. And we have it into the back. Sutter turn off the back. He's made contact with the barrier, and that is a virtual safety car. He has done this yesterday. Sutter Turner the same size yesterday. He went from, but literally he's back to last, and that's a virtual safety car deployment. Sutter has lost whole front wing. We're literally the same. This is the same spot as yesterday as well for Sutter Turner. Not a good start whatsoever for him. But Hobbs still in from Jamie. just running on the left-hand side. Very good start there for everyone. Zach and Liam gained 5 positions outside the turn. Sadly, 9 positions lost. After that, just a disappointing spin from him. Maybe contact someone else. Maybe not. Maybe soon not. But it's Hops in from Jamie. Dom third as the first car has ended. Green flags were raising. Top 3 are Hops. Jamie, Dom in top 3. Ryan in 4th. AQ3 5th. Larry 6th. Zach is 7th. And Callum 8th. Liam 9th. And GRT 10th. These are the top 10 scorers so far. As now Hops is just hopefully going to get Jamie to the first corner now. It's now crucial that we don't get no DRS until the 3rd lap of the race, obviously. But now we're on board with Dom. We've got another into the back. That looks like DRS Evan. He's made contact with someone else. Looks like he had a spin around the back as Deckmaster has pitted. So it looks like he may get caught up, but into Sutton has pitted as well. We're on board, and Ryan's just lost position to AQ Flow, his previous teammate last season as well. Good stuff. From him, no DRS now. It depends really on pace, as they're going to probably go to Sev Hart. Both of them. Ryan wants a little too deep into the corner, but now just following behind is AQ Flow. AQ Flow just really driving here. 4th place so far. Dom still 3rd place. Hops is still leading from Jamie. 4/10 of a second. It's now the gap between all of them. Now, they're going to probably go down the straight. Who knows? Maybe they'll be an overtake shortly, though. It depends. Into the next corner. It could be now very, very tight there. GRT takes over Liam for 9th place. Liam down to 10th as well. We're on board with Ryan. They're getting closer. Well, not really getting closer to Take You Flow here, but he's sticking with him. And Liam back up to 9th place as just look on the front of this battle. Let's look on this battle for 9th place. They're going well toward down the inside. Oh, they made contact from the back, and I think it's Indy just lost a bit of an end plate. Oh, they made contact again. Yeah, that's just right. So don't damage there, but here we go for 11th place. It's just running around the outside for the Mercedes, but let's get back to the front. The battle pack now 6/10 of a second is now the gap. Zach's getting very close now to Lammy, so we'll look on his battle shortly. And right now, it looks like a great start though from the top 2. No top 3, no positions gained. Hops has done the fast lap. DRS has been enabled, so they can use it on that first DRS straight, which is not here. And we've got and that's Indy into the wall, and that is a safety car has been deployed. Where has Indy crashed? Oh, into the pit wall. That's now the 2nd time we've had that during the course of this weekend. Safety car has been deployed. Indy crashed into the pit wall. We had that yesterday with a driver in the McLaren, and now Indy, current F2 championship, CRF2 championship, Tier 2 champion, into the pit wall, just crashed. Sadly, out of the race. I don't know how that's happened. I think must have locked up, because last time we had something like this, like a driver locked up and into the pit wall. So yeah, this might change it. Even though it's early on, DRS will be disabled because it's on the yellow flash, and the safety car will pick them up when Hops goes round again just to pick him up. We're going to see the Aston Martin safety car 2nd time this weekend. Might have a safety car in Tier 3, but I did not know, because we're going to see the Sutherland's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, track limit warnings for subtitle there. Reserved for Ferrari, is currently 15th. YT will not be here right now because YT is... He'd be happy for Jamie, but for subtitles, I don't think YT's going to be happy with that. He's the team principal at Ferrari, and he's going to probably have words with him, and well, just not looking good for him. But anything can happen. We've still got a long way to go in this race. But Hopsley in from Jamie, Dom 3rd, AQ Flay 4th, Ryan 5th, Brisbane 6th, Zach is 7th. Callum is 8th, GR or Matlock in 9th, Liam 10th, Lost Life 11th, K. 12th, M40, Deadmaster 14th, and Sister Turner 15th. And Indy just crashed out of the race so far. And well, we've got Callum into the pits. Is he taking an early pit stop? I do not know. Maybe, could be not, but soon enough, I don't think it would be anyway too, so anytime soon. There we go. Hops has picked the safety car, has picked up the leader. Hop there now behind the safety car. With it's gonna be now Cole Lads behind the safety car as well. So yeah, this is not looking good whatsoever here. Well, I mean, we had this yesterday in qualifying as well. That happened in qualifying. Then when I think I forgot what his name was. I'm trying to think his name. Let me go to T2. It was Logan. A driver called Logan crashed into the pit wall yesterday during qualifying of the race. One of those two I forgot because that was yesterday's tier 2 race. Now it's live here for tier 1. Everyone's on the mediums. Some of them changed to the hards. If they can survive to the end, maybe not, but maybe they can change to the soft for the fast lap of this race. But I don't know what happened. Just cooked it into the pit box, and it looks like it's Indies. It's out of the race already. We're only 4 laps in. Bad luck for him. Safety car might come in next lap or the lap after, because we saw the safety car out for 4 laps yesterday after someone broke their front wing during the safety car process yesterday. As well, you know, after we saw yesterday a long safety car period, taking it just there and thereabouts anyway, but not over yet. It's just looking like just anyone's race right now. Safety car stays out for another lap, because if safety car comes in, it'll be on the first sector line, which is, you can't see on the map, but it's like a little white line. After that long straight, the first DRS zone straight would be the just after that couple corners. After that, there is the sector line, then that will probably determine if the safety car comes in or not. Lap 5 or 28 here in Austin, Texas. And right now, it is Hop still in after just great lap from him. Followed by Jamie, followed by Dom, AQ Flo. Overtakes Ryan in the first phase of this race. But Ryan is now to 5th place. But we've seen Ryan's performance over this season. Couple seasons back now, he's won 9 championships back-to-back in a rows. And right now, as we are hearing, well, as we confirmed this before, this is his last season as the driver. He's only got 4 races to go. He's got Suzuka, Zandvoort, Monza, and then Brazil. Those are the races remaining of this whole season, both in all tiers, running currently in CRF. It's 8:12 p.m. Starts a little today because YT's audio messed up. If you are just joining us, hello, my name is Yoshi. Welcome along to the race. It's lap 5 of 28 of this race. It's been a crazy start. Hops stays in the lead. Indy crashed into the pit wall. We had a virtual chase car because Santartuna lost his front wing, and Indy just crashed into the pit wall to go in the safety car. Whitey's not here because his mic is not working, so I'll be taking over this stream. Hopefully he'll be back next week for Suzuka. Hopefully it will be. But who knows? Might be, could be not. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully he will be back next week. Safety car is coming in at the end of this lap, so now Hops will become the pace setter of this. Everyone 12 seconds back. It's now up to him to get back on there. He's now going very slow. Got to get safety car space. Bit of everything going on, but I think the position's been getting backwards. But yeah. Vincent, bro, you need to speed up. So someone behind the safety car. I think that's what the house is. Zach said that. He's currently sitting in P7. His teammate AQ Flow sitting in 4th. Safety car will come into the pits, and Hops will go possibly into the final corner. That's when we've seen drivers restart there in most of the weekends, especially yesterday. Safety car's going in. Hops is underway. Green flags. We are racing here again. Austin, lap 6 of 28. Hops gets a very good restart. We've got yellow flag in the back. We've got one of the McLarens. GRS Evan into the back. Don't know what happened there. The slick fell into the first corner. Hops gets a good start. No DS until lap 9 of this state right now. Green flags. Track's been cleared now. But now we're looking on to Dom now. Run ball with Dom getting close now to Jamie. Daymaster goes on to 12th place. So Santartuna goes to 12th place. Daymaster down to 13th place. After that, heading off into the left right section of this whole thing. just still no gap change. AQ Flow is now getting very close now to Dom. AQ Flow, oh, Smith now over still on the exit, makes control of the car though. And Michael's in the middle type behind him as well for good measure. Still, it's now coming very, very close indeed for AQ Flow. But so far, no position been changed for the top guys. And I think Ryan's just gone wide into the final in that recent corner. Yeah, there's a Red Bull behind. We're off board. We're on track side reviewing AQ Flow. As we got the top tip battle, Jamie and Hobbs going for the battle into the next corner. Jamie takes the lead of the race. Yes, he does. Jamie retakes the lead. Well, takes the lead of the race. Not retakes it. He takes the lead for the first time in this race. But now, if we could just look, Jamie, well, not Jamie, Hobbs, the other Jamie versus Jamie. Hey. But Hobbs is now catching Jamie, the challenger Jamie, if you haven't confirmed with that. Ron Hay got shot. You can't hear the engine right now because we're just on a high rise view here right now. And into the final corner to start lap 7 of this race. It's still the same. Jamie takes the fast lap of the race. We're on board with it. We're AQ Flow getting closer to Dom. We're on board with him uphill. They're both on the same compound set. And a tyre age. As no difference, AQ Flow is in the middle of his old teammate and Dom. Very good stuff because of the Ryan's previous teammate just decided to pull him off. And Jairus Evan has retired in the pits, I think. Yeah, retires into the pit lane. So that's our second retirement of this race. Battle 13th going on the back between Cannon and a subtitled in this stage. Heading through in now, Jamie's cleared Hobbs outside DRS. Dom's almost outside DRS as well for Hobbs. But for AQ Flow, it's just sticking by him. DRS will be nil next lap or the lap after. So to back to 13th, back to 14th. They're bombing up down 13th, 14th, making a man-up game. They were literally wheel on the straight. We could literally see in the background, Autumn McConnell shot, lost life, gets up to 9th, Sack down to 7th. As we've just got a lot of battles to the back. Ron Boy with Sack going around the outside of Lammy. Oh, sorry, Lammy going around the inside of Sack up to 6th place. Sack's going around the inside up to 6th. This is brilliant racing for both of these. In race everyone. Lammy back to 6th place. As Sack is just pushing now onwards to get, anywhere through to the top step. DRS has been in name or maybe, who knows. We've got a yellow flag into the foul corner, and that's the Alpine, that's the Master. DRS has been enabled. Has he lost his end plate? No, he hasn't, but I think someone else has lost their end plate, I think. I don't know who it is though. DRS has been enabled, so now we can probably see more overtakes now on that straight that I've been talking about, that some blinding straight we've seen all qualifying so far. Jeez, just look at that back end, just almost coming out of AQ Flow. Ryan's catching him. AQ Flow still in 4th place in this stage. Checking out with him, there. But half a second now is now the gap to it as well. But now DRS will be assisted. Dom, Ryan, AQ Flow and Ryan. But Dom will have the advantage because he's chasing Hobbs. But AQ Flow has got DRS. We're on board with him. Look at his nice helmet. Ryan's falling back from AQ Flow. AQ Flow, we've got another yellow flash. That's the Martin of Cannon J350. No incident, no safety car. After that, AQ Flow just sitting behind him. Hobbs is now getting closer to Jamie. The DRS text point is coming up in the next couple of corners. If he's a second removing the car, by the time he gets to that point, then he will just get it overall. But for now, it's just overall, this is just brilliant whatsoever. We've got a close battle between Sack and Lammy again. And this is a battle for 6th place. Lammy might go around the inside here. No, sorry, Sack might go around the inside here. DRS assisting him right now. About to come up. We've got another yellow flag. That's K-Dot off. And here comes DRS. Here comes Sack. Up to 6th place. Or maybe not. And Lammy's got a little bit of pace out of Sack. Here's the left hand side. Through the first corner. And I think their muscles spun out somewhere. They're still going on here. Down there, the wheels were almost literally touching wheels almost in this race. How close could this be? Just look, he can't make a mistake. Oh, he has to back off there. He was going to go off the track if he didn't back off And still, they're just running almost close to each other all the time now. Hops is falling back for Jamie. There we go, mini right or Zach versus Lammy. A longer DRS straight coming down and through the left-hander. How can it be now? Here we go. Off Bizzle. I think I was talking to Lammy with that safety car period. Anyway, he is speeding up, isn't he? Look out, look at the gap. DRS has been in it. He's opening his DRS, but look at his battery. It doesn't look good. And I don't think he's got enough pace to get to the inside. And stays behind for now. Stays in 7th place. As we're just going to stay on board because this could be just closer and closer. Ryan's getting closer to AQ Flow in this rate. He's literally almost behind him. We're going to say this is brilliant so far. Can it be anywhere close to it around the back? Doesn't go wide. There, next point is here, but AQ Flow's got DRS as well. Dom is now getting closer to Hops. This is brilliant for Red Bull tonight. As Hops, it's Dom got DRS. Hops has not got DRS. He's 2 seconds back from Jamie. And Dom is getting closer into the first corner. Doesn't move around the inside. And doesn't make a move whatsoever at all. Just to go around the inside and nothing happens. Yeah, but it could come back for another round later on in the next DRS zone. Could be a battle for second place here. This is brilliant now. AQ Flow still in 4th. Ryan is 5th in this current stages. But right now, it's 4-10. It's just bobbing up and down. I think Hoss has got a good defending skill right now. But Dom has got a really good attacking right now. But we'll just see how this can roll. As he's going to go around the inside maybe. No, he does not. He has got DRS. There's no more risk in it. He's closer to Hoss than last time. He's got DRS. Ryan's got DRS. AQ Flow's got DRS. Lost Live got DRS. Sorry. No, yeah, he doesn't. So I'm just looking back. We're on board with Ryan actually. Actually no, we're on board with Dom. Still in 3rd. This is going to probably be what happened, but we're closing in on the pit stop soon. No one on the softs yet, but they'll probably go down unless they're hard runners. We're on 6 laps. And still we've got a yellow flag, and that's the Alpine of, or the Williams of Deckmaster. Yes, the Alpine back to the battle. On the straight, AQ Flow 6/10 of a second now, as Dom goes very, very wide at whatsoever down for the left-hander. Now for the final corner, there you go. With another DRS is now this is just the same every lap. But when will they pit? We do not know in this stage when they pit. We'll find out when they pit though. Top 9 have not pitted yet. Actually, yeah, top 10 haven't pitted, 12 haven't pitted, everyone else has. 10th, 12th has not pitted at, so Deckmaster down into 14th place in the Alpine. Oh, now look at this. Dom overtakes Hops for 2nd place. No, it doesn't even need DRS. AQ Flow is behind Hops. Hops has just lost so much time there. It looks like Hops just lost a little time. AQ Flow is now right on his back of the car. Ryan is there right now. Just look how close he is right now. Could he get closer to Hops? Hops got DRS. So is AQ Flow. Flow has got power down that straight. Speed and power. He's going to look around the inside. Hops takes 2nd place over Dom. Does he? No. Stays behind Dom. And AQ Flow stays behind Hops, and Ryan stays behind AQ Flow. This is now turning to be one of the greatest battles we've seen. Here comes AQ Flow. Here can he move around the inside. He's got the inside line. Oh no, he can't turn Dom. He's spun around. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good for Dom. That's not good for Dom at all. Okay, that was a bit stupid from AQ Flow there. But he had to go around the inside. He had to go way too fast there to push Dom. That puts Ryan to 4th place. Ryan would definitely want to have seen that as McLaren of GR2. And Hops comes into the pits. So now that put him Ryan into the podium places. We're on board with AQ Flow. We're on board with Ryan. Could be for 2nd place. Now you can probably get him because no other gap cars with him. Lost Light's pitted. GRT's also pitted. Hops goes to Hops goes into the pit. Sorry, not Hops goes to a new set of hards. GRT goes to a new set of hards as well. We're on board with Ryan at the moment. Dom is now down to 8th place after that incident between AQ Flow and Dom. AQ Flow tried to go around the inside. He should have backed off there. If I was still out, he should have backed off there. Going over yellow flag. That's the AlphaTauri. That's Liam at JSW. Down at 9th place. Oh, Flo almost makes a mistake once again, but Ryan is now really close. This was 2nd place in this stage. That 12:28. Ryan is now getting closer to his former teammates through the left-hand side. Ryan to 2nd place. Well, able to take that wise, but AQ Flo will stay behind him. What did he do? What he did last time to his Red Bull. I don't think AQ Flo likes Dom because he's like, oh, that's my old seat. Give it back. I'll give you spin rounds. Something like that, maybe. Or just a misunderstanding from AQ Flo's pace. It'd be the second option. I don't think it'd be the first option saying, oh, you're in my old seat. I'm just going to spin around on purpose. He won't do it on purpose. AQ Flo's a really reliable driver in the Haas. Sack is also in DRS. Jamie comes into the pits. Ryan stays out. Actually, Ryan comes into the pits. AQ Flo's also pitting. Everyone's coming into the box. Lammy stays out. Sack stays out. There's no door Stack. Lost Life comes into the pits. What about Dom? What did he come into the pits? Dom comes into the pits. So now that leads Lammy back to the lead. But Sack right behind him as well. 4/10 of a second. Got DRS into the first corner. They're going to go to the hard command time. Most of them. Hopefully they can go to their mediums to hard. So that's 12-16. One stop to the end of this race. But we're just... Yoshi, what penalties does Sub have? Sub Turner's got a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Or multiple warnings. They have a 3-second penalty for track limits. Multiple warnings, as we call it here, and see, well, that's what the game calls it as well. We've got a no yellow flag as well. We're on board with Sack. Down the inside. Already Ted's move there. This is for the lead, but they're going to pitch shortly though. So it's good to lead. Back to Jamie. Sack's going to probably look around the inside. He has the inside over. He has to the outside. He needs to be on the inside. Gets the inside line. Sack takes the... No, wait. Sack. Lammy, Sack, the Lou will to the Morse. Lou touching each other's cars. Oh, they're literally at the same pace. Lammy still leads from Sack second, from Jamie third. That's going to change. Sack's going around the inside. And Sack... Oh, God, they touched, I think. I think they touched, and they're both just going to buy it to the pit lane. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay. Both into pits. This will give Jamie back the leads. Subtile Tuner stays out. Liam stays out. The hard one is going a little longer. One ball with AQ Flow. This is literally the lead of the pit stop, but Jamie had a bare advance. Can you pit a little earlier? There we go. Let's get the things updated soon. We're up this for 4th place. But we understand that Hot's pit a lap early. That's why he's on 2-lap old hards. And Ryan, Nicky, Flo, and Jamie are on 1-lap old hards. Right now in this stage, K-Dot is yet to pit. Same for Subtile Tuner. But Subtile's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings after that. Apparently the first section of this race as well. But for good measure as well. But surely it could be... Here we go, a little wide making flow. This is for 4th place. Where's Dom? Dom's 11. He's outside the points. Unlike if Dom, no, I mean, he should be up there. I'm bored of him. Look how close he is. Oh, and I think that's Deck Master. He's had a massive crash. At the end, that's a safety car has been deployed. And I think that's Deck Master. Deck Master's off, and he looks like he's managed to go off the track and into the barrier. I don't know if you can see what happens. If we can get to the car, we might see what happens. But Liam JSW has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Rough penalty. If you can see some debris, his car's gone. I mean, unless he just lost the back end and he's just went into the wall hard. But Liam's got a drive penalty which he had to serve under a green flag condition. But now, Subtile has the opportunity to pit. You can lose less time when you put under a safety car, but you can't serve. He's in the pits. Liam will have to go into an all pit stop, because I don't think you can serve a drive penalty under a safety car. Yeah, He's going to the pits here. He has a service drive penalty later on. This put round to 4th place. Lammy's 5th. And we're halfway through this race. We've got a second safety car. Jamie still leads. He's behind the Aston Martin safety car. Most of them are coming to the pits. Liam will have to serve a drive penalty when it's under green flag conditions, I'm afraid. But if we could just find out what happened to Deck Master, maybe. Who knows? Maybe we don't actually know why he's had a massive crash at on the end. Unless we don't have any coach, we don't have any clips right now of it. Yeah, I'm just scared of backstage hitting someone in front, says Lanny in the Discord server. Sorry about being slow. I mean, he's allowed to, I mean, you can't be too slow. You can't just brake test the driver, else they're going to get a drive penalty. Well, they're going to get, well, in the old times, in 2021, 2020, if you touch a car, just by the slightest bit, you get a penalty. That's changed. If you take contact with the car, like, slightly, you don't get anything. But if you do, like, a severe collision behind a safety car, you will get a penalty on that. But that's changed since the old times, back a long year, 2 years ago. Now, as we know, it's lap 15 of 28 here in Austin. And we are behind the safety car. If you guys have a question for me in the chat, just ask me in the Twitch chat if you want to ask any questions behind the safety car periods. Questions about this race or questions about what's going to probably happen in the league in future onwards. Post expired. Okay. Damn, mate. Why are you slotting in a fight when you recover with a spin? I'm better than the guy in front than you slot. I'm going so slow. What's the current fastest lap? Current fastest lap is Jamie 1:37.318. Current fastest lap 1:37.3 from 1:37.3 for Hobbs, 37.7 for AQ Flow, and then we got 38 for Ryan. Those are the top 4 on a fast lap. Those are the top 4. What penalty does sub? I've literally told you, 3-second penalty. I've told 3-second penalty, mate. Liam's got a drive-through penalty for spinning under the safety car. You're wondering that penalty as well. 3 seconds for track. Yeah, 3 seconds for motor warnings or track. What's it called? Track. Fuck's sake. I know we said it before. Exceeding track limits. Yeah. For breaking track limit rules. Yeah. Yeah, track limits violation. Yeah, that's what it could be out. That's what it could be. That's what it could be down under. But if that's on straight, then that would have been a little bit more serious with track limits. That's why we're not at strict track limits just yet. We might be soon, but I don't actually know yet when it's gonna happen. Safety car is staying out probably for another lap. Safety car is coming in at the end of this lap, so Jamie will become the pace setter. We've got 13 laps left of this race. Jamie is the pace setter now until the safety car comes in. We're on the helicopter stop. This will be a good view to see into the first corner. Now, this will not be the first time this is going to happen in this race. We've got a yellow flag in the final sector. Someone's had a mistake down there, unless if they're running a bit slow to cause the yellow flag. Jamie going a bit slower than Hops did on this last week. Safety car restart. So I wonder if it's just, you know, just like wait till the safety car comes in, get a lot of space between the safety car and the leader. That's what it feels like. Jamie's gone, and Jamie's going to go underway into the final corner as green flags. We are racing here again in Austin, Texas. Good start there from everyone in the back row so far. We can't really see a Good shot into the first corner. There we go. This is a good shot. Very good start. One there. No one made mistakes there into the first corner. Jamie still has from Hops second. AQ Flow third. No DRS until lap 20 now. Run ball with Ryan. So AQ Flow. Flow currently in third place. Everyone's done their pit stop so far in this race. Yes, some of them do 2 stops in this race because of a damage issue. 3 DNFs. 13 runners to go. AQ Flow catching Hops now. This is for second place. Just look at the amount of just lag going on in this car. K-Dot is up to 9th, and I think GR oh, bit of an incident down the left-right section. He's into the gravel, and I think he's lost his end plate. Yes, he's lost his end plate. Manlock, or Maylock, sorry. He's lost his end plate. Looks like he made contact. Looks like he had a trip into the gravel. Now it just looks on the pace until we get DRS once again. AQ Flow just getting closer. Dom is now up to 9th place, ahead of K-Dot, and could be ahead of 8th. No, he stayed 9th. But Dom is on medium compound tire. Looks like he's got very good pace to catch up back. Hopefully in the top 5, me behind his teammate Ryan. And currently sits in 4th place in this stage. Liam JW up to 10th place. We're on board with Dom in the Red Bull. At this moment of time, he's catching Subtile Tuna. Yesterday's podium sitter finished second. He has a 3-second penalty. Liam will have to serve his driver penalty, or else he's going to get disqualified in 3 laps time. And he is staying out. Oh, just look now. Jamie sets the fast lap race. 1:36.259. New fast lap of this race. Then fucking subtitled, so just turns and breaks into a safe car and takes my, and GRT Maylock has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Another, for corner cutting. So that's, oh, look at this, wow, Jesus, and then he's going to go to 8th place, Dom to 8th place. Oh my days, how close was that? For contact, that would have been so much worse for Dom. His next target is Zach. He's just gaining position now. Look how close he's getting to him now. That was so close for Dom. Let's look on to Zach. He's getting closer to Lost Life, kind of, as GRT comes into the pits. Liam, if you are watching this, you've got a drive penalty to serve, so don't make it worse for yourself. And I think Maylock is repairing his left-hand side end plate. And possibly, I'm guessing, on the medium command tyre to stop in this race. And K-Dot out to 10th place. Oh, we got Liam's out of the race. Liam's out of the race. We haven't got a safety car. He's just manually retired. Liam is just manually retired from this race. And that puts Callum out to 11. No safety car. Just did a manual retirement with 11 laps to go. DRS will be enabled at this next lap. DRS has been enabled. Lap 19 of 28 here in Austin, Texas. Now AQ Flow. So Ryan's closer to AQ Flow to him. Prior gap into the first corner. Okay. And now heading down. Ryan is in DRS. We're looking on to Zach now. Zach's getting closer to it. And Dom's already gained in DRS rate. Dom's fast. Dom's fastest lap is a 1:39 dead. So I'll just got another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And now his penalty comes to 6 seconds as his total time penalty as well. Just look how backfired this is for Zach. Zach's going to probably go on the inside of the Aston Martin for 6th place ahead. Lammy could be, no, yes, could be. Dom's right behind well as Zach out to 6. But can Dom get to 6? There's one car. Lammy up to 7. So Lammy 6, that's one car. Ahead of Zach, could be 2. So we'll take on the same straights. He's going around the outside. What a bold move this is. And Zach's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. As Lammy's got, and Dom's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings as well. Oh, they'll be contact again. Oh no, wow, close to this. Look how close that was as well. How did they not contact? But Dom's got a 3-second penalty, multiple warnings for that reason, because you can see that he was over track limits there. We're on board with Ryan now. This is battle for AQ Flow. AQ Flow is going to say this is battle for Hops. AQ Flow may have to 2nd place. We're on board with Ryan to Hops. Hops has got DRS. Same for Ryan. Ryan is getting closer to him. 4 attempts. He's going to stay behind for now. Brilliant. Good decision from Ryan there. Just stay behind him. That's what you can do. Dom is now just, what is it, only 8 seconds behind the lead. Dom is getting closer to Lammy again, and fairly he's lost position to Lammy and up to 7th place. He's lost 4 positions off the start. He qualified 3rd ahead of his teammate. Ryan out qualified his teammate as well for good measure. Ryan is now just, sorry for saying that, but that made no sense. Ryan is now 3.5 attempts, 4 attempts now off this behind. Can he make it to the inside? I don't. Well, Hops hasn't got DRS, but Ryan definitely has DRS. We should have 2 blue lights and then the steel terminus DRS has been enabled. They're low on the red strip now. And Ryan moves up into the podium places. Maybe not. Hops go around the inside maybe. And Ryan into the podium places and up to 3rd place. His next target. Oh, Hops gets back to 3rd place. Ryan might make a move, but so if Ryan overtakes him, his next target is his old team member. Now he's getting ahead of Hops now. He will get DRS, but Hops now got very good defensive on a run board Dom because he might have need DRS to Lost Life in the Merc. Would he though? Could be not. We'll find out into the penultimate corner. Now into the final corner. He's definitely got more DRS. Final corner. DRS wings open. There we go. Extra speed. Can he get up the hill? Can he get into the first corner? It's a short DRS zone here. Into the first corner. Can he make it in the inside? He goes around the outside. Looks around the outside. But doesn't make a move yet. But will he make a move shortly? He could do. He could do. It could be not. But we'll see. We've got 10 laps. So, where is it? 9, 30. We've got 8 laps to go of this race. As Dom is still looking to behind this stuff. We're getting to the top 3. Hopefully in the next minute or so. If we can get it. Here comes Dom for 5th place. And he's up into 5th place. Good opportunity to overtake. And he might sneak in some DRS as well. Because behind him. And has he got DRS? No. Sadly not. But Lost Life doesn't even have DRS. And Dom is now going to overtake him by Lost Life. And down 6. But Dom has the inside line. And could make it back to 5th place. Yes, does. Up to 5th, but Lost Life is not backing off here. Lost Life is now will to will. They made contact, and Lost Life had to back off there, or else they will just go, or just go to the straight side. So Dom's next, and Lammy's overtaken as well, and they're will to will. Dom's next target is his teammate and 9-time CRF champion, 10 times teams champion as well. Oh, that was a hard contact there, surely. I don't think that's going to get away with that. Into the final corner. As well, they're just battling there for 6th place. We'll see. Ryan, we'll get back to that in a minute. Here comes Lost Life for 6th place. To the left, and up he goes to P6. And then back down to P7. And Saki's now, it's just Ryan on his tail. Now, we're looking on to Ryan. This is for 3rd place and for a podium and for an interview as well. We'll do one at a time because there's going to be an argument like there always would be as well for good measure. As now, look at this battle for the back. A 10th of a second now between Ryan and Hops. Ryan will probably get ahead of Hops with DRS. And probably with some ERS assistance as well. Ryan's on the hards. Hops is on the hards as well. But they're tied. They're literally a lap difference. Ryan, here comes Ryan. DRS down the straight. Can he get around the inside for 3rd place? Could he? He's just 2 out of the lead, and well, let's just clear out of him and up into the podium places. Into 3rd place comes Ryan, ahead of Hops for 4th. Hops now down to 4th place. This is going to go back and forward for ages here. Jamie, don't know if you can close temperature sooner or later because we haven't really calculated with this. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, that's Subtle Tuna, I think, turning off with contact with the Alfa Romeo Kato, I think that was. We don't really know about that yet because we haven't seen the onboard now. Ryan is just defended. Oh, just look at that slide there from Ryan. And still, just staying behind. Now, Hops is going to go DRS, possibly to get back ahead of Ryan, but Ryan's got him in 6/10 of a second gap. And he doesn't get him. Now, this is a repeat of last lap, but just reverse order, just reverse roles. It's Hops going for Ryan, and not and Solo Turner's crashed out of the race. And that's a safety car has been deployed for that incident. A safety car has been deployed. This could probably make changes for most of the drivers. Cam J just left. Has he crashed into the pits or something, or has he just crashed on the straight? I don't think we can tell because more likely Cam's gonna pit. If the camera could stay on him, what's he done? Look on the left. Okay, I think he crashed into the pits or something. He must have done something wrong there. But now that puts the pressure of Ryan for a tiny bit. Surely it will be. If anyone would just go for a tyre change, this will probably be an opportunity to do so in this stage. But Ryan is going to probably like relief that safety car's come out this late. This is our third safety car in this race alone. 3 safety cars, a virtual safety car on the first lap though. Not the first time a pit lane crash has happened today. That's the second time. A pit lane crash happened yesterday in Tier 2. You were watching. In Tier 2, I think it was in the race with, for his name, Liam, I think it was, crashed into the pits yesterday. In Tier 2. And now, we've just had a second. It might be a pit lane crash. I'm not confirming it because I didn't really see. They're saying, Ryan is making a bomb. He's coming to the pits. 80 minutes, also pits. What about Hops? Hops pits. Wow, this is, now onwards, could be the sauce. Let's stay on board. Is it the soft compound tyre? Yes, it's the soft. Okay. Achy flow goes to sand mediums. Interesting. Ryan comes out 6. Lammy's in 3rd. Lost Light's 4th. They haven't paid. Dom's in 2nd. Back to him. He's got a 3-second penalty on his hands. Run lap 24. This might finish with no DRS whatsoever. So this could just change up this, or they can go fast laps. This one I mentioned, if the late safety car comes out, then they could probably do this. And they are behind the safety car at the moment for the 3rd time. We are seeing this in today. But Lammy is texting in the chat. In the Discord chat, I should say. How many laps old are Dom's mediums? I couldn't really say. Well, Dom, I couldn't really say. 9 laps, okay. I'm not really allowed to say, but 9 laps. Sorry, my defense is a bit too aggressive in the stress right now. The stress is definitely on because Lammy's on the podium. He won the race yesterday. Yeah, sorry, Lammy, I didn't see your text there in the chat because normally I get a notification on it, but it's not giving me it today. They must have turned it off. So I was last here in Saudi Arabia with YT. If YT was here, then I got a lot of stuff to talk about. If YT was here, then a bit more fun with YT. It's more fun to have 2 commentators instead of 1. Even though I've had experience being on my own for a long time. My voice hasn't even gone down yet, and I'm getting flipping tired of talking. But this is what I do. This is my job as a league. Will Jamie come into the pit? Will air the pit for a new... Dom might be on a risk. Cam's on 20 up on odds. Dom... Sorry, Lammy... Sorry, no, it is Dom. Dom's on like 9 lap old mediums. That could go 12 laps. Could go the distance. But we will see. Anyhow, but yeah. Run up 25, 28. 4 laps to go. We might get just 1 lap with DRS. If the safety car comes in this lap, we'll get DRS on the last lap. If it stays on for another lap, then the rest of the race will not have DRS. We always get a late safety car in this circuit. We've had one in 2021, which there's no DRS the rest of the race at all. But we'll see. If it comes in this lap, we'll get 1 DRS lap. If it doesn't, then it depends on pace. But everyone's behind the pack, so I'm presuming that it'll be will come in this lap shortly. But we'll see. We'll see when it eventually comes in. Race finish by safety car. Yeah, that would be great if F1 had that. But if it was finished by the safety car, then none of them would have pitted. And plus, we didn't finish by the safety car because Co-Masters and they have not added that yet. Could that F1 23? I hope so. But they made this game a little better because so far, when the safety car comes, it does have that. No, it doesn't. Is it? Well, it does. Since when? Oh, very nice, wasn't it? Safety car is coming at the end of this lap. It happened to me before in a Mexican Grand Prix. Okay. Safety car is in at the end of this lap, so we'll get one DRS lap. Jamie comes to pace, sets up for one last go. Callum's risking of getting the puncher. Dom is risking of getting the puncher as well with 10 lap older mediums. I have never seen the game finished by the safety car before. That's why I'm probably getting confused there for later, but maybe it might happen, maybe or not. It would be cool if we did see the safety car in the race in this game. Right. We want to go on board with Ryan because I feel like he can get a good start with AQ Flow, but we'll see. It happened to me once. Okay. Safety car's in. Green flags. We're racing one last time. 3 laps to go of this race. We got a good start for everyone. One more with Ryan. Good start. For everyone, no gap change. Jamie gets a good start to the first corner. AQ Flow looks to go around the inside, but doesn't take the inside line. Could this be Lamy on pole? Could this be Lamy on podium? Ryan up to 6th, and I think Sack down to 8th place. Up ahead of Hobbs. Hobbs now just 5% place here. They're now coming Wilton almost down into the back, pretty much so far. So far, good to go. Over so far, down in the middle pack. 6th and 8th right now. In this stage, JT's got a 3-second penalty. Or oh my days. Maylock has a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings again. That's another penalty. That's like 6-second penalty for him. Yeah, 6-second penalty. Same. Well, with something. He's already out of the race. It's a bit of a. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, I felt Hops making contact with another driver as I think I just saw a front wing flying up somewhere. Hops is up to 6. Ryan go ahead of Hops here as Will to Will here and Lost Life up to 6 on the set of Hearts for goodness sake. As AQ Flow comes up to the podium positions, and that's Lammy outside the podium. We've got 3 laps to go. Jamie still leads 7/10. Dom is really behind as well. This is good for Dom, especially for another podium. Ryan is just fighting to get a podium or not. 4/10 of a second. Zach Lost Life batting in 8th, 7th for that. This switch around again. We're looking now into the final 2 laps now. It could be Jamie winning no Grand Prix. Ryan has not won a race so far. He hasn't even got second. His best finish. Well, a tiny bit. He's 3rd place, his best finish so far this season. He's not got second or first. AQ Flow gets first lap. Run up the lap of this race. In this race, Jamie has a good chance to seal the championship sooner or later. And Ryan gets Lamy up to 4th place. This is now a battle for the podium. Lamy is just not having this good pace, but again, why would he? He's on 13 lap old hard. Sadly enough for him. 9 tenths of a second now. Gap between the top 2. Ryan is now getting closer to AQ Flow. Oh, by a mile as well. Could Ryan finish on the podium? It would be nice. I want to interview him in over 9 weeks. But it doesn't look like the gap's any closer because AQ Flow is getting closer to Dom. Because AQ Flow is on a fresher set of mediums compared to Dom. 12 lap old hards on for Dom. AQ Flow on 3 lap old mediums. So 12 old mediums, not hards. Sorry, 12 up old mediums, so 3 up old mediums for Flow. Ryan's on 3 up old sauce. We can see Ryan in the background, but Jamie could win another race. We're looking on to AQ Flow, no DRS yet, but the only time they're going to use DRS again is that straight because that DRS straight on the main straight won't be used at all. Sack is up to 7th place, but we need to look at Dom. He's only 3 seconds off the pack. So right now, Ryan will finish on the podium. Flo will finish 2nd. Flo is getting closer now to Dom. We're about to enter the final lap of the race here in Austin, Texas. And Lamy gets up to 6th. But down to 6th. I say Hobbs down to 5th. And we're on the final lap of this race. DRS has been enabled. Yes, DRS enabled last lap. Only one DRS zone could be in play here. Well, this is close for Dom as well. Dom might make a move around the inside, and I think that's into the back, and I think that is the McLaren of Maylog and K-Dot. This is the last lap. I don't think Dom's got enough pace to get close to him. Ryan's getting close as well. And we go into the first corner. We're going to look at it right now. But still, 82 seconds now the gap. We're going to finish earlier than yesterday because we had a 15-minute delay yesterday. We had a 10-minute delay today because we were waiting for YT. But I don't think that's going to stop him. But look on to Jamie. We're looking at EQ Flow. He will get DRS. But Dom's going to get DRS as well. Dom might win the race on track. But we'll see when it happens. Well, let's see. Ryan's in DRS of AQ Flow. If Ryan gets out of AQ Flow, it'd be P2 for Ryan, which will be his best finish so far this season. Overall, AQ Flow is now 2 to back on him, and it doesn't look like that's it for DRS, and it looks like Jamie might win the race. It just still depends now. 4 tenths now, but it's been an amazing race for this guy. He's been in the championship almost. He might take another championship away here in CRF. But now look on to Dom. AQ Flow goes around the inside. And AQ Flow up to second place. Ryan's going to probably make a move to his teammate maybe. Doesn't really matter. But here comes Jamie. And still, I know we need to cut to a battle. But still, it's going to be close now. Ryan may go with his teammate here. And Jamie's going to go around the final corner. He's been in a great race. He started second. Jamie is going to cross the line now to win here in Austin, Texas. Jamie wins here in Austin. AQ Flow finishes second. Ryan third. Hotz takes the fast lap last minute. Favo 9. Dom at 5th. Lamy 6th. Lost Life 7th. Zach 8th. Maylock 9th. Kellock 10th. And in 11th. What an amazing accomplishment for the top 3. Interviews coming up next. Podium for the next driver of the day goes to Zach. What a race there for Jamie. Takes another victory. Ryan takes another podium. As we're about to see the podium. As this is not the first time. This is multiple times seasons. Here it comes onto the podium now. Jamie is going to extend his championship lead and possibly take the championship to Suzuka. He's on the podium at 42nd, and Ryan finishes third. AQ Flow second. But well done to Ferrari. Why to be happy with that? Ferrari wins in Austin, but Jamie wins in Austin again. We come to Suzuka next week. Who knows what happened? But Jamie wins in Austin. AQ second, and Ryan third. As well, we're about to get the results, and I'm about to get the top 3 in here. So it's Jamie P1, AQ Flow second. Ryan is third. Interview time. Into party. Into party. Into party. Gotta make sure they can speak. Oh my god, I need to unblock AQ Flow. Okay. Hello? Have you included audio on this? Yeah, that's an interview before the other 2 get in here. So, we're here in AQ Flow, finished second on the podium after Don's penalties. How crazy race. How would you make that race? How did it go for you on your side?
Yeah, it was hard. I had a bit of technical difficulties at the start. My wheel wasn't working, so I had to go grab my old one and swap it around. So it was a bit of a panic. That's why I spun in the formation lap. But other than that, yeah, it was. I mean, it was a tough race, but it was fun. So.
And I think you made contact with Dom one time in the Red Bull. I don't know what was that fault there.
I went for a dive bomb down the inside of Hops, and I mean I couldn't move to the right because Hops was on my right, and I just hit the back of him. But yeah. I don't know how the stewards will see that, if it's a racing incident or not, or yeah. But
I mean, it would be tight though. I mean, I did say something, but I'm not the steward, so I can't I can't really decide with that. But you finished on. I was on board with him as well. That was a bit dumb as well for as well. But a great finish, second place. Who knows, you might keep it.
Well,
Right,
Mate,
probably
you're
not.
gonna
Probably not.
Congratulations.
you're gonna get nicked about as fast as like a child predator, mate. You're going down. Cheeky little 5-second penalty.
Still fuck.
Ah. Well, thank you,
But
Flo.
on that, I went in for the sauce and that thing, and I just got held up like all them cars. That Christoph, bro, lagging side to side and literally nearly smashed me off the road. He just like
Gee.
TP bumped me. Fucking unbelievable.
Well, yeah. Still yet to get a second place finish, apparently,
And a half.
for you.
Yeah, Lost
Just
Life
dive
overtook
bomb
him under
everyone.
the safety car.
Mm.
So
Oh.
I don't know. The last time you know the AI glitch where your AI overtakes somebody under the safety car. Yeah, that happened to Mini and Lost Life. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for now. You keep your podium, but it might go away soon. So who knows what happens? Hopefully, you won't get a penalty, but from my point of view, you might get one.
He will, bro. There's no way he'd not get a penalty for that.
Yeah,
I've got
from
him dead
I say
to
from
rights.
my
He literally
from
just
my
fucking sent it down the inside and twatted him off.
from my point of view.
Right?
my-
Do you know where he should have gone? You should just not dive bombed him. There you go.
From
Ta-da.
my point of view, say you should get a penalty, but who knows what the stewards will say.
I think it was a fat off penalty.
Yeah. Well, can I?
No, I'm sorry. You deserve a penalty for that. I don't care if it was against my teammate if it benefited me. No way you do not get a penalty for that.
Mm. We'll see what they
Yeah,
say.
I'm just downloading the clip now.
Okay.
Say you're unlucky for you.
I mean, Ryan was there when you did it, so that's where
Oh
you
no,
got the
let's watch it again, right? So yeah, Jesus, So you were 2 temps, yeah, behind Hops, right? And you just absolutely fucking sent it to the apex, but so deep.
Yeah.
You smashed the front of Hops and went straight into the back of him. I've got you dead to rights, mate. You're fucked. See you later, mate.
Oh God.
Let me get this bit as well. So you got the.
Well, we'll see what happens. Thank you for the have a great rest of the night, and well, I don't really do you, Ryan, but I need to do it anyway.
Just text the stewards. Swear to God, they're gonna be online, and this fucker's going down.
Right. Well, thank you, Flo, and well, Ryan, you ready? Then how do you think the race went for you, at least?
The medium stint was dreadful. The tyres were absolutely just awful. I actually preferred racing on the hards. And then on the softs, they were so grippy, but I just got held up by all them cars, so it was unfortunate. Yeah. And then, I mean, my teammate got twatted off 3 times.
Yes, it did. I saw it. I was on board with you, Flo, when it happened.
Waiting for the magical 3 words pop up. Oh no, 4 words. There you go. There's race director. You, my friend, are in tough shit.
There we go. Well,
open up a ticket.
Another podium for you, but yet to get a PT finish. That could be today.
Well, that's going to be a P2 finish.
Your best finish so far this season. I took a look at your season results so far. You got 3rd most of the time, but yet to get a 2nd.
I'm about to get a 2nd now, so.
Yep. Let's just say that could happen.
I'm sorry
though.
if you don't get. Right, I'm whacked it straight in there. But I'm sorry if you watch the clip, it's absolute shit out. I'm sorry.
I was on board with him.
You literally you went for a dive bomb switchback on fucking on hot, and then went so late on the brakes you just smashed my teammate straight off.
From my
respectable, you cunted 2 people off.
From my point of view, Flo. I was saying that on
I
stream
prefer
as
my
well.
new team anyway, so fuck you.
I was like, I want to be stunned there because Dom's in his seat. But from my point of view, when you take hops, you just shoot straight off and into Dom. That's my point of view. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up today. Hopefully, Y2 will be back next week for Suzuka. Embarrassing for a minute for a broken mic. But next week, Suzuka, 3rd to last round at around 11. Next week, 7:30 for tier 2.
Wait, Suzuka next week?
Yeah.
W.
Suzuka tier 2. I'll be back on Saturday.
Oh, fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
I'll be back on Saturday, 7:20 p.m. for tier 2. Hopefully, Y2 will be back for 7:20 for tier 1. Until then, I've been Yoshi. Thanks, press so much. We'll be back next week with Suzuka. Have a great rest of your week. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
3 hours left.